Launch day for any game is incredibly challenging for AAA studio, let alone for a super small indie developer by two people, and bugs and issues are to be expected from Raised website. I managed to get several private matches in with a friend of mine. We had a blast playing one versus one deathmatch last night for hours. Yes, there were bugs. Yes, there will be more that early access you pay less for the game. Yes, it's get to play it before its official 1.0 release and help shape its direction of development with your feedback. If that's not what you're looking for, don't buy early access title. As for the gameplay movement, it's a title different than what you might be used to. The focus is on realism, so you found that you are not going to magically power slide across the forest floor, but you will find yourself looking for cover and concealment, watching to inconsistencies in the shadows, anything that might indicate someone is there. Expect to be started because it's going to happen. Bucket of fun once we got into a match, and consider this: how many 17 to 20 years old people do you know that have established a game development studio, developed a game and released its in playable state on multiplayer platforms? That's a real short list, folks. If for one, I'm happy to help support what we're doing with my purchase of trying to bring some people into the fold. Matchmaking has been getting better, still takes a few tries to get into the server. But I had much better luck. I've been able to play with random lobbies and I've been having a lot of fun. Things seems to be moving in the right direction. A couple of notes: on smaller map, don't expect to be safe for the spam. Someone will spawn behind you, so moving and paying attention is key. The floating game voice studio is quiet, so you have to turn that up. If you start having trouble connection to any server, close the game and check for an update. Matchmaking seems to be functionally well for the most part, but the ability for the host to simply quiet hosting the match can be frustrating mid-game. I would love to see the host pass it off to another player if the current host quiets rather than everyone getting dumped back into the lobby. I've noticed people are starting to memorize where spawn point are, especially in the warehouse and Russian building maps. It is most problematic in the deathmatch game mode. Definitely needs some sort of fix for that. The new abandoned hospital map is great, currently my favorite, and overall I am having a fair bit of fun. So the ranking system seems odd. You can rank even if you survive a deathmatch game, even if you never died, or simply have a high kill to death ratio that needs a rework. I love this game. Is that sense of realism is lacking from some realistic FPS. However, I spent them near 14 hours grinding for an outfit collection, the only reason I grinded so long. I logged in every day for a month and a half straight waiting for the black plate carrier to be in the shop. The most recent update took away all of my points, all of my outfits, and replaced a pre-made Fortnite skins. I wasn't even compensated for my time or effort. I uninstalled the game after that. So simple as that. I'm going to review this as pretty fun and unique, and I am not going to abandon it just because they are seasoned developers. What this took is absolutely amazing, and I am not going to refund. I'm going to keep it and support the vision. Don't give up, devs. Don't abandon this game. Gamers know they are such crybabies, you just have to ignore. Mechanics are super simple and easy to learn, very basic in terms of KB and the game rules, but also complex enough with gameplay to keep it fresh. The game for me feels ultra realistic, which is obviously what these young talented devs are going for. However, I can honestly say I didn't expect to go into this game feeling like I'm actually playing IRL airsoft with friend is abandoned building or house. This game is a breath of fresh air to me in the first-person shooter genre. Something as simple as 1 versus 1 deathmatch with a friend doesn't get old weak. The level or detail to the combat and the aiming system is incredibly impressive. Watching video of gameplay for this or on record is one thing. Playing it is a total different experience. Every turn, bend, corner feels like you're in a horror survival, raked with anxiety and ready to shot anything that moves. The gameplay in this game also feels incredibly unique yet also realistic. Every gun so far is very well done, all the way down to the recoil. I have a blast even when I'm going to each round in eating the enemy's leading shotgun shells. Graphics, in my opinion, are advertised ultra realistic photorealism. The game not only feels good but looks fantastic at the same time. To the unrespective eye, this game could potentially be mistaken for IRL bodycam footage of a shutout. Again, this is based entirely on my experience as I am running a higher end building than some. I'm sure not everybody will have the same experience or opinion for that matter. Here is all the things about this game at the moment that leave a bad taste in my mouth, for lack of better way of putting it. Each round team starts with a randomized V opponent currently in the game armory with the possibility of having a sight and also the possibility of iron sight. The expectation is every weapon has a flashlight on it so you can combat those pesky shadow demons as well as the enemy team in the shadow. Additionally, every member of every team will have the exact same loadout, which emo is neat balancing feature in itself. You don't need to worry about making loadouts or dealing with someone that has a great and meta build. So, the devs of this game like have a realistic FPS but also have panic attack or earn